Okay, hello, this is Super Shadow 64. I am not going to try and do a live freaking commentary over this because I've tried about 6 times and it hasn't worked. But if you're wondering and didn't read the title, this is my Crackdown review. This Crackdown is a futuristic Grand Theft Auto where you are the cop and not the bad guy, gangster, whatnot. Because in this game, it is gangsters. You have to kill gangster bosses, blah blah blah. There's Mexicans, Germans, and Russians. Mexicans, Germans, Russians, Mexican, Russians, and Japanese people. Gangsters. Right now, right here, I am in the city with the Russians, I believe. I think, yeah, this is the Russian, that's the Russian city. But, I'm sorry, I'm actually playing Crackdown while I'm doing this, but, once I stop, that thing I'm about to pick up, that's an agility orb. There's 500 in the game. I've collected about 300. So the game does have a big collectibles part to it because there are secret hidden orbs, which I will find one in a minute. But once I stop right here, look at this. Okay, if you look up at the top left corner, you will see a blue bar. The blue bar is your health. The white bar is your shield. Once the white bar goes down, you can see the blue bar. If you can see those 4 little pegs under it, that means I have 4 health bars. I have everything upgraded to 4 because if you look at the left, there's 4 stars, meaning they're upgraded to 4. Then there's a number next to them, which means how far they've been upgraded. And then there's a blue bar under them saying how far that number's been upgraded. But I'm going faster than this video, so if there's no talking at the end and just someone running around, that's really why. But at this point in time, I grabbed this secret orb right here, but I was talking about the gangsters in the city. But in this game, there are boss gangsters. Once you take them out, the cops, which are called peacekeepers, will come in and basically finish up the area with gangsters while you go to kill different bosses, and gangsters will not reappear in that area. They'll reappear in that area, but not that exact building or forest or whatever, wherever you are. And the game will get repetitive if you don't like collecting objects and ranking up, because mainly that's all you have to do. There's agility, driving, explosive, strength, and shooting. If you rank them to 4, you get achievements. If you rank all of them to 4 and get 100% on each one, you get an achievement called Agency Superstar or something. And basically, this right here, that orange beam, is a supply point. If you go into it and press Y as the screen shows, it will let you choose your weapons, your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, your grenades, and it'll say save and exit, or reload ammo and exit, or go to a different supply point. Different supply points, you have to run over supply points to activate them, because basically their explanation is they're captured by enemies. See, right here, right now, I'm going into the agency garage. You stand on that purple thing, press Y, and that is one of my favorite cars, the supercar. The agency supercar. Only the supercars transform, though, so if you want to take a gangster car and make it like that, it doesn't work. It gets machine guns. The supercar does. The SUV, which I'll show you, gets hydraulics that let you jump, and then the truck gets nitrous, but the nitrous doesn't work very well. It lets you go over 200 miles per hour. Its normal speed is like 180. It's like a 20 mile per hour boost. It doesn't work very well. But that's basically the vehicles covered. If you kill too many civilians, that's what I should do now. If you kill too many civilians or too many cops, the peacekeepers, which are the cops, will run after you, shooting you and trying to kill you. Each group of gangsters has a different visual to represent their gang. The Japanese has a weird like thing that looks like a lieutenant marking. The Mexicans have a skull, have a yellow skull with a mustache, and the Russians have a weird red block. The key bosses have health bars. The key bosses, like big health bars. The key bosses are not the hard part. The hard part about the key bosses is the gangsters protecting them. They have a whole bunch of bodyguards. I think it was in this try I did that I wanted to show you a gangster boss, but didn't have the time. I think that was the first. Never mind. But if you jump from too high of a height, you will die. But you know, I have free time in the video right now, so I'll talk about the control setting. A, of course, would be a jump. B is to kick. Or if you're in the air, you can hold down B and you will do a super fast fall that will hurt and or kill anyone around you. Or you can LT is to lock on. I didn't mean to do that, but LT is to lock on. RB is to throw grenades. LB is to reload. RT is to shoot. Left stick moves. Right stick, see, that was the shockwave, but right stick aims, and if you click left stick, you crouch. Like, click it, not hold it. And that's the controls for running around. Driving would be A is handbrake, B is nothing, X is nothing, Y is nothing. X doesn't do anything in this game, so I think it's... Wait, is it worthless? No, X switches your weapon, I'm sorry. Y let you go into supply points. This is in on foot, but in vehicle they do nothing. LT is reverse, RT is drive forward, A is handbrake, and you know what you'd think a normal driving setting would be. And yeah, see that, if you saw that green beam of light, that's called a rooftop race. If you win and get a high score, it'll up your agility skill. If you do a driving one, it'll up your driving. If you don't want to do one, then you don't have to do it. If you do, you do. They're not mandatory to complete the game. All you have to do is kill all the boss gangsters. There's 7 for the Mexicans, and I've only found 4 for Russians and 4 for the Japanese. But if you're offended by that, then I guess I'm sorry. I don't know, but this game it can be addicting. It can be not addicting. It can be boring. It depends if you like basically jumping from rooftop to rooftop as a superhuman. My rating for this game would have to be an 8.5 or a 9. But if you're wondering if you should get this game or rent it or whatever, in my opinion, it would be a positive buy because it's only $15 at a GameStop. At anywhere else, it's like at Walmart or Best Buy, I've seen it for $30. So if you have the money and you don't have a GameStop or don't want to go to a GameStop and get it used, and you just want to see what it is, then definitely rent it. If you have the money to spare, if you don't like it, and then you could give it away or something, it'd be a definite buy.